Hello, Facebook friends, hello. Hello, Facebook friends, hello. It's time to get silly and start the show. Hello, Facebook friends, hello. I remember to sing the song today. I haven't for a while because I forgot to sing it and there's no stuff to rhyme with, and that's how we're going to start the show. So let's go! Happy April Fool's Day, April Fool's Day. Kind of feels like the whole thing has been April Fool's for the last couple of months, eh? Oh my goodness. Well, I will be today's April Fool. I will be your fool for today and probably for the next few decades, to be honest with you. Luigi, my buddy Luigi, how are you? And yeah, hope everything's going well. Today's a little bit gray out, and that's going to be okay because I'm going to go outside anyway and do some stuff. I know that friends of mine in Saskatchewan and Alberta have been having some snow and some rain and some rain and some snow. So I think that's coming. Hey, Miss Christie. Good morning, Miss Christie. Miss Christie's here. My Christie's mom and dad live down in the corner part of Saskatchewan, closest to Manitoba, down by the Cardiff area. And they have, looks like snow and sleety.
3 to 4 inches in a couple hours.
3 to 4 inches of snow in a couple hours. Well, thank goodness. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that.
It's coming here too.
They can stay over on that side. We'll let Saskatchewan have that. We have the Grey Cup here in Winnipeg, and they can have 3 to 4 inches of snow on April 1st. Well, good morning, Raven, from Saskatoon. Oh, man, you know what? I don't have a lot to talk about today. Today's April Fool's, and I don't normally do April Fool jokes because I'm just not... I'm just not I'm foolish all the time. That's kind of why. And then one time, my oldest son thought it'd be really cool to change the salt and the sugar around. And then, I got some sugar, and it was salt in my tea. And I didn't get mad, but I went right and spit it out. And then the problem is that with having attention deficit disorder, trade and Malaya. Here's what happens. I forgot that I had, and I didn't change the salt out of the sugar, and then I made muffins, and gross a week later too. Not gonna lie to you. Okay, so that's why I don't do April Fool's stuff. Well, not even today wouldn't be a good April Fool's day, I don't think. Anyway, what do you think? Huh? Nah, I'm just yakking away. I'm gonna say hi to. Oh, I gotta tell you this too. I have little sticky notes here to remind me about all kinds of stuff. And this one says Dylan's birthday, so I'm going to throw that into the cup. I got a cup over here. Let's see. Oh, well, the cat's having something else to play with now. Kenny Hoffner, I remember when you were this big. That's my buddy, Kenny Hoffner. Now he's but before he was that big, him and his brother used to ride on each one of my shoulders. But before I forget, it's Dylan's birthday. Dylan's birthday. Birthday. That's what we say. We echo. Try to do it without moving your lips. It's Dylan's birthday. Birthday. Oh, you can still see my tongue do it, right? It's Dylan's birthday. Oh, whatever. It's Dylan's birthday. So we're going to sing happy birthday to Dylan. 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Dylan. Happy birthday to you. Fancy hands. Everybody do fancy hands. Whoopa, whoopa, whoopa. Ooga, ooga. Birthday! Those are the real words a lot of people don't know. Sophia, Starla, Allie, and Caspian from North Battleford, and Hannah. Hello, Hannah from Altona. I hope you're well. Caden says good morning. Thank you. Kateri says good morning. I should have my glasses on to read. But anyway, back to Dylan's birthday. Happy birthday, Dylan. I hope it's going to be awesome. Okay. Now, I wash my hands. Does anybody notice now that you're not supposed to touch your face, that every time you go to do anything, your nose goes, I'm itchy. I'm itchy. M. Bram Mac, what do you think? I just got a little kick on the leg that says, okay, it's time to read the books. It's not Christie's real voice. It's more like, okay, it's time. Can't do a Christie voice. All I know is it's lovely and sometimes can be very scary. So we're going to... I hope you heard that. That was Miss Christie laughing, which made me feel a lot better all of a sudden. This book is called Boo Boo Bird. Boo Boo Bird. And it is by Jeremy Tankard. And so I'm going to read that, and then I'm going to read Fox in the Box in a little bit. That's what I have to tell. So, Boo Boo Bird. It is a scholastic book, and the artwork is fantastic. So here we go, reading Boo Boo Bird. McKinley, McKinley, my little buddy McKinley. Here we go. Reading voice.
Reading voice, reading voice, reading voice, reading voice, reading voice, reading voice,
Reading voice. There. Just have to adjust those. And get to... Hockey Terry says your birthday's in 15 days. Remind me and I'll sing happy birthday to you. How's that? Chantel, reach out and remind me. Okay. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and serious. Bird and Raccoon were enjoying a game of catch when Bird got bonked on the head. Uh-oh. Bonk. Everybody do a funny bonk. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Bonk. On the head.
Ouch,
said Bird.
it hurts a lot. It hurts a lot, and he
Started to cry.
it really hurts. You don't know what it's like to have a head that it hurts so much. You've never been in this much pain. It hurts my head. I got a little bird head.
Oh no, said Raccoon. I've wounded Bird. Here, I'll kiss it better. And Raccoon kissed Bird's bonk. Bird kept crying. It hurts. I'm sorry, said Raccoon. Let's see if Rabbit can help. Raccoon told Rabbit what happened. Poor Bird, said Rabbit. What a hug help? Rabbit gave Bird a hug. Bird cried some more.
It's not helping.
Well, let's go find Beaver, said Rabbit.
He'll know what to do.
Looks like my buddy Jamie Jr. and Ryan, maybe, have tuned in from British Columbia. Humbia. We're just reading Boo Boo Bird. Hey, how's it going, eh? What you need is a cookie, said Beaver. You can fix any problem with a cookie. Beaver gave Bird a cookie. Bird cried louder.
I think I'm getting dizzy.
Oh, well, let's go see what Sheep can do, said Beaver. She's like full of ideas, eh? Beaver showed Bird's Boo Boo to Sheep.
Well, how about a game of hide and seek?
Suggested Sheep. The animals ran and hid. You want me to hide? Wailed Bird. I can hardly walk.
Surely Fox can make you feel better,
said Sheep.
He's clever.
Sorry. Bird got bonked on the head, said Sheep to Fox.
He's quite upset.
What you need is a Band-Aid, said Fox. He disappeared into his den and came back. Band-Aids always make my boo-boos feel better. And Fox put a Band-Aid on Bird's head.
The Band-Aid isn't working. It's not working,
cried Bird.
It's not working. You try to give me a kiss and then a hug and then you want, but I go sick and I got like a concussion and I can't go to sleep for like more than a half an hour. You don't know what it's like. It hit my head so hard and touched the back of the inside of my head.
Bird cried. Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo, cried all Bird's friends together. Nothing is making Bird feel better. Nothing at all.
I feel so bad.
Bird looked at his friends. Then he felt his bonk. It really didn't hurt anymore.
I think I'm okay now,
he said. But his friends couldn't hear him because they were all crying because their friend Bird had a bonk on its bird noggin.
Then he said, I'm all better now,
shouted Bird.
See?
Bird stood on his head. You're so silly, Bird, said all the animals. They laughed and stood on their heads too.
Hey, come on, said Bird. Let's play catch.
Uh-oh. And Fox threw the ball. And bonk! Right to the beginning of the book. You just start and read it again. That's awesome. Good morning, Mikey. How are you, buddy? Mikey from Alberta. Oh, see, you know what? Bird got bonked on the head and nothing felt good, right? Nothing, a hug didn't make it feel better, a kiss didn't make it feel better, just playing through it didn't make it feel better. But you know what made it feel better? When all his friends were there feeling the same sort of pain that he had. They felt, oh, Bird's sore, and they felt, and he felt loved, I bet. That's probably why. Like today, I stubbed my toe, and nobody wanted to kiss it better. Nobody. Christy said, well, maybe you should call a tow truck. Oh, that's not my toe. Oh, so, you know what? What makes you feel better when you get bonked? Cookies fix everything. You're right. I forgot about the cookies. Cookies do fix everything. Except for plumbing. I have tried. I'm just going to tell you. Cheyenne and Brooklyn and Chloe from behind me over there. Well, not right there. That's not right there. That's my stuffy. His name is... so he's there. And then on that side, I'll get my hands mixed up. Oh, move my head this way. Oh, this is hard because everything's backwards in the phone. This is Rodzilla. And they love tacos. Alyssa's watching. Okay, so now I'm going to read another book. And this book is by Eva Klassen. And it's called Fox in a Box. And I haven't had a chance to read it yet. I went and picked it up locally here. And it's illustrated by Leon Thiessen. Or Thiessen, I don't know. Maybe Thiessen or Thiessen. I'm not sure. But both of these people, Eva I know lives in Winnipeg, and Leanne lives in Manitoba somewhere. It doesn't say where in Manitoba. It says rural Manitoba. And Eva Klassen lives in Winnipeg. And you know what? Oh, and they have a two-tone squirrel named Harvey, which is awesome. Harvey. So she wrote this book, and they did the artwork, and it is awesome. The artwork is beautiful. Just lovely. So I'm going to read this. And I picked this up at McNally Robinson. That's where I picked it up, at McNally Robinson. My friends at McNally Robinson, I bought a bunch of books, and then guess what? They donated some books, because I'm getting really low on books to read. So I'm going to have to find some more books. Hey, if anybody has any of the pigeon books that they want to lend me or sell me, I've got Pigeon, Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus, and I have Pigeon Wants a Puppy. And I want the other pigeon books because the pigeon is very funny, and I like doing his voice. And I shouldn't drive the bus, and I don't want the puppy anymore. I want the walrus. So now, let's focus on the book that I'm reading. Ready? Ready for focus face. Reading face. That's grumpy face. What's going on here? I think my face is broken. Oh, maybe somewhere in between. Right there. There we go. That's my reading face. Samuel and William. There we go. In the deep, dark woods, down a long, winding road, lives a sly little creature with a long, fuzzy nose. The artwork is so nice in this book. And Lisa Peters and little Greg Peters are probably watching too. I love those guys. Black as night, square as can be, perched on a shelf and bulging at the seams is his box. Oh, see, look at it. It's not just. It's like just a beautiful painting. Fox loves his box. Fox loves everything in his box. Got a lot of stuff in that box. He loves his socks. Oh, look at. He has somebody that knits socks for him too. My Miss Christie knits me my socks that I wear on stage, and I think they're my good luck socks because I wear them, and I always have a good show when I'm wearing them, and I love them. She makes awesome, great colors, and I say awesome too much. People send me a note going, "You should probably pick another word than awesome," and I said, "I will. It's awesome." He loves his socks, knitted and cozy, with spicks and spocks for every occasion, especially long walks. Oh, so he's stealing the sock and putting it in the box. That's what happens to the ones out of my... He goes to my washing machine, too. Fox loves his rocks. Smooth and flat and sharp and round, in every color that's ever found. This one looks like one of the hats I have. Not gonna lie to you. This one looks like a bicycle seat. That's mild ADD playing right there. Fox loves his blocks. For stacking and building and blowing and knocking, and the moment before the tower starts rocking. And don't forget his clocks. With faces and hands and clicks, the clocks, all with different ticks and talks. You know what ticks me off? We can talk about it later. Man, that joke was so bad, my throat didn't even want it to come out. But before the fox knew it, a pile of things grew into a mountain of stuff. Oh, that happens a lot, hey? Oh, I just have a few things. Next year, like, I need a dump truck. Oh, Miss Christie's telling me to put the floor. And getting into his box was getting quite tough. He's got so much stuff that getting into his box was getting quite tough. And then Fox had a brilliant idea. You can always tell when they have an idea because there's a light bulb above the head. I had an idea during a power outage one time, and I used the light to read my book. He'd give some of his things to his best friend Sophia. Well, that's cool. When you have lots of stuff, you can give some of the stuff away. Perhaps a clock. Fox knew she had none. Oh, he's giving it to Sophia, the one that knits the socks. Okay, so he wasn't stealing the socks, she was knitting them for him. That's better. You should never steal anything. Blocks to bear, since he only had one. The squirrels, he figured, could use all his socks to make warm fuzzy mittens and perhaps a few smocks. I like the mitten on the tail. And on the ear here. You see that? Fox gave and he gave, and in turn he got things that filled up his heart and not his black box. Giving stuff away there, and I'll give them that away, and I'll give that away, and I'll give that away. A smile, a hug. Tea with a friend, a thank you. Tea with a friend, and a thank you. Oh, he's getting all sorts of great stuff. Tears. Oh, I like it when we do something so nice that somebody has tears. Joy tears. A party to attend. With the sun sinking low and a chill in the breeze, Fox hurried back home, feeling light and at ease. You know what light and at ease means? That he just feels so happy, you know? Fox loves this box even more than before, because what happens with when less. Oh, he's going into his box. Becomes more. So now he's got room in his box to hang out with his favoriteest stuff. Like his teddy bear and his picture of Sophia. That's awesome. What a great book. Isn't it lovely? Doug Newton is watching. My best buddy. Pardon me. A fox in a box. So you know what? I have way too much stuff. I shouldn't tell the universe that, but I have stuff that I have extra of and things. And so lately, you know, when we've been home here, I've been trying to make sure that I, you know, give some stuff away to some people, and I have all these books, and I've been donating the books that I get in, and things like that. But you know what? Sometimes when you have so much stuff, you don't know what you're going to play with, and you don't have a favorite stuff or things like that. And I think it's best. I shouldn't say this in front of Miss Christie because I have a lot of stuff, but I think it's always feels great when you give away some of the stuff that you don't need, or sometimes you need it but don't need it as much as somebody else, so you give it away, right? Yeah, feels really good. You know, I had I'll tell you a little story and then we're gonna go. My oldest boy, Joshy, he's really big now, 25 years old. Oh my goodness. So we were walking through the mall one day, and it was a cold day, and they had a pile of coats in the middle of on the mall with a little fence around it, so they don't escape, I guess. And it was called Coats for Kids. And that's where if you have extra coats and mittens and winter gear, you give it to people that can't afford to get new stuff, right? So and it was for kids. So Josh, he said, "What's that for?" And I told him, you know, this is for kids that don't have coats and things like that. And then I'm walking through the mall and I turn around and he doesn't have his coat on anymore. And I said, "Joshy, where's your coat?" He goes, I put it in with the other coats." And I went, awesome. We had to go back and get it because my car keys, because I let him carry my car keys, they were in the pocket of his coat. So then I had to explain to the security people why I was climbing over the fence to get coats. And then the security guy laughed, and I got my keys back, and we got Josh's coat back, and then we went home and we got the coats that were too small for Joshy, and we took them to the mall because we wanted to make sure that people had them. You know, we needed them too, but we had enough, and we want to give a little bit to everybody else. So if you have something that you don't need and you don't play with anymore, how about giving it to somebody that might need it? How's that? Because it might, you know, just like the box with the fox, maybe your box will get a little more empty, but your heart will grow. Definitely. And you know what? It's time for me to say goodbye. Remember, be safe and be silly. Lots of silliness. Today is a April Fool's Day, so let's be extra silly. Try to make sure that you bring some laughs to somebody. That makes me the happiest. And be brave, and you know what? And be you. 100% be you. And remember, it's okay to get mad. It's okay to be sad. And it's okay not to like the people around you. Because sometimes that's going to happen. But you're going to be 3 things. What are those 3 things? Right. ABK. Always be kind. And be you. Be the best version of you that you can be at that moment. It's not all the time are you going to be a little angel, and not all the time are you going to be able to make all the right choices. Just be the best you can be in every situation. Because in my world, in all that you say and all that you do, you never have to be perfect. You just have to be you. I'll talk to you soon. Make sure you tell people around you that you love them. Bye-bye.